Shalom in the name of the Lord Most High. If you're hearing this message today, I just want to give you a word of encouragement. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue that rise up against you in judgment shall be condemned. That is the heritage of the children of the Lord, and our righteousness comes from God alone Himself. You know, I just want to say, that if you've been, the last couple of years, you've been, fighting an uphill battle. You've been coming against betrayal from family members, from people that you love, people that you've helped, people that you care about. All your Judases, all the Judases in your life. We went through a transition, a period where God has shown us who our Judas was. Even though Christ knew who Judas was, he even said it at the time. He said, the one that was going to betray him was eating a meal right with him. He said, the one that dips his bread right after me. If you know anything about your word, man, just study your word. I'm not talking about being religious. I'm talking about study your word, okay? That's your blueprint, So anyway, Jesus didn't rebuke his betrayer at that time. He let Judas do what he was going to do. He let him do it. He said, just go ahead and do what you're going to do, and betray Jesus with a kiss, man. That's how our betrayers have been in this journey, betraying the ones who betray you are the ones that, you've helped, but it doesn't go to waste. Don't hate them. Don't hate them, because they're on a journey too. They're on a journey of, having to make a choice, just like you and I had to make a choice. We had to make a choice whether we side with righteousness, where we're going to fold, or whether we're going to hang on to our strength, And, the Bible does tell us that, when we are weak, He is made strong, and that's what these people didn't count on. They counted on, always helping them, always seeing the best thing, you having a good heart, in other words, they counted your love, the kind of person that you are and the kind of heart that you have as your weakness. When in fact, it wasn't your weakness, it was your strength. They counted you out, they mock you, make fun of you, and did not knowing that you were just in training, just like they are in training. You were making choices as you went along, just like they were making choices. Narrow is the path that leads to righteousness, man, while wide is the path that leads to destruction. You chose that narrow path. You chose to take the hard lessons. You chose to continue, improving on yourself. You chose to alchemize everything that was meant to destroy you and turn it around for your good. That was a big bird. So you choosing righteousness, you choosing to step up, you choosing to learn your lessons, you choosing to not bypass anything that you went over and over the same lessons over and over until you had to learn it, until you like, okay, I got it now, and move on to the next. I want to tell you, man, stay encouraged, stay prayed up. None of this was for your destruction. All of it was to your good, was to strengthen you, was to give you wisdom, was to give you insight, was to reveal even to yourself and to your enemies your heart. You have a good heart. Remain in that good heart energy. Do not, repay evil for evil, but repay evil with good. And, this is why we're here now. Woe to those who come and trouble you. I still pray for my enemies. I still pray that, there's a spot in their heart that God can reach, and can speak to, and they make that change. You don't have to live that life, Yes, this what was done to me, or the betrayals, the heartache, the evil being spoken against me, the smear campaigns, the people trying to paint me into somebody I'm not. It all worked out for my good, man. Okay, because I learned from everything. I gained strength from all of it, and I'm here today because greater is He that is in me than he that is in the world. I chose love over fear. I chose love over anger. I chose love over hate. I still choose love. Okay, and that is my strength. Love is my superpower, you know. And I just pray that everybody is encouraged, you know. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe that, you know, all this stuff, you know, you have to go and send evil, you know, and speak evil of these people that did this to you. Don't bother. Their destruction and their happiness really is going to be in the choices that they made and things that they chose to do. You know, when God says don't repay evil for evil, is because their karma is going to be what they have done. Your karma is what how you choose to respond. Okay, so just know that it all worked out for your good. Okay, you're here today. You learned, and now you're teaching others. Okay, that is a blessing in itself. Okay, and no good deed will go unpunished. Okay, and the reward for those who endure the race to the end. I love y'all, man. Shalom. God bless you. Let God shine upon you and give you grace this day and all days. Be blessed.